Hello, 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 everyone. I'm just getting tech set up for our tiny yoga class. Hey, Billy. Good morning, guys. Hey, Joy. Like I said, I'm just getting set up for tiny yoga. Today, we are going to carry on with our mudra from Monday. I should stop talking until let me get YouTube going as well. And make sure that there we go, muted. Okay. All the tech. Hey, it's that easy. Good morning. Hey, Diana, how are you? Hey, Em. Okay, so we'll take a few slow minutes to get started. For those of you who are new here, hello, my name is Reverend Deborah. I am a movement facilitator, movement in breath, body, and being, and the owner of Move with Change. This is our tiny yoga class. I'm going to make the comments really big here. Unfortunately, there are no comments. Oh, there is a chat. There's the YouTube chat. Yay! We have chat available here on TikTok and on YouTube, so you can watch on either platform. I know some people prefer one over the other. So they're available. Yay! So, this is our tiny yoga class. An exploration of the expansive, the infinite cosmos within this very limited living space, right? When I started this class, it was this idea, it was this concept of that genie in a lamp sort of thing. That idea that what did the genie say? Infinite cosmic power, itty bitty living space. And I felt like that many times living in a RV or a tiny home or a small space and trying to get my yoga practice in and being like, I want to access this infinite yogic power. But I have such an itty bitty living space. I just can't do it. And I use it as an excuse. I use the limitations of my space, and I even use the limitations of my body as an excuse not to practice. Oh, I couldn't do that pose, or I can't do that on that mat, or I can't get down in the morning, or whatever it is. And then I started playing with chair yoga, with modifications, with taking my practice to a personal level so that it worked with my body and with my space, right? Good morning, Ryan. Hello, everyone. So find yourself the edge of your bed, edge of your chair, edge of your bench. I feel like I have this image in my head when we start tiny yoga of like people in all different places, and maybe it's not this expansive, but it makes me feel really good to think of like there's people on the edge of their bed and people in park benches and people at work getting to their edge of their chair, their office chair. You guys are going to have to excuse the dog in the background. He has his frisbee inside, so you'll probably see him down here trying to get frisbee playtime. There he comes. There you are. Hi, dog. It's not time yet. No. Okay. One more minute left. Ryan, I'm sorry to hear you're not doing well, hon. Thanks for sharing the live, Em. Guys, I always appreciate shares, comments, likes. They all help to kind of get things going in the algorithm, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get us all linked up. There's a kitten playing in a puddle outside. That's stinking adorable. Huh. How's your view? Mine is kittens and puddles. And moldy sunflowers. A bit macabre, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, Ryan, the flow we're doing today, again, we're going to be continuing from the with the Dhyana Mudra. So this week, we started our week with Dhyana Mudra, and the Dhyana Mudra is done like so, by placing one hand in the other. It is traditionally done by placing the right hand into the left. However, you can do either way. Go ahead and trust your intuition there. You can do it the traditional way with the right hand on top, or the other way with the left hand on top. Remember that the right and left represent our yin and yang energy, yin and yang energy, masculine, feminine energy. So just feel into that. Do whichever one feels more appropriate to you. Place that hand in the other one, and then you bring your thumbs together. Not the pads of the thumbs to create like a triangle, but you want to bring more the tips of the thumbs together for the Dhyana Mudra. Hey, Joy. I'm seeing what's my name on there? Oh, thanks, babe. Okay, so this is your Dhyana Mudra. And the Dhyana Mudra is considered a foundational mudra for anyone seeking to practice meditation or mindfulness practices in general. It is considered a basic and balancing, centering, bringing into balance the right and the left, the yin and the yang. Crystal, good morning. This is our tiny yoga class, so it's a little bit of meditation, but it's also a little bit of movement. And we're talking right now about the Dhyana Mudra, which we talked about on Monday. This is our mudra for the week, the foundational mudra for meditating. And I was thinking about tiny yoga and how to weave our movement today into this. And then I had kind of the aha moment and was like, what is the foundational practice for moving your body for asanas? Is the sun salutation. And it's balancing to both sides of the system. So we are going to sit, we're going to get into our bodies, we are going to do a couple of sun salutations, and then we're going to sit in this foundational meditation practice. And that will be our practice for today. So go ahead and Ryan, definitely sit with us for this practice, because that feeling, right, indicates an imbalance somewhere, right? So let's just go through this. Let's move through this practice in a way that can help bring balance. And remember, guys, if you have more room and you know how to do the full sun salutation on your mat, feel free to extend this practice to fit you, right? This is a tiny yoga practice. We're modifying yoga to fit in smaller spaces or smaller mobility, but you can also unmodify and do this practice as well in that way. So feel free to, again, just find the parts of this practice that work for you, that are available for you, as big or as tiny as you need. So find yourself the edge of your seat, and we are ready to get going, to get exploring in our tiny living space. All right, go ahead and bring your knees to a 90-degree angle. Hopefully that's available to you at the very least, and plant the bottom of your feet onto the ground. Plant your feet onto the ground, and for just a moment, I invite you to wiggle into your feet, wiggle your toes around, even if you've got your shoes on. Tilt your feet side to side, kind of roll them around really gently, not taking the feet off the ground, but just putting little bits of pressure into the toes, into the ball of the foot, into the heel of the foot, into the outsides of both feet, into the inside, through the bridge of both feet. Rolling your feet around, wiggling again your toes, pressing your toes into the earth to ground our bodies in this present practice. So go ahead, if you haven't already, close your eyes, and we will begin by taking 3 deep breaths to fully arrive. Inhale through the nose, pulling the breath through the lungs and into the belly. And let it go. Inhale again, lifting the heart and elongating the spine. And side out. Inhale once more, expanding the ribcage in all directions, front, sides, and back. And release. And we'll begin at the top of the head, or we'll begin with the head. Go ahead and roll your head around in a few circles. Again, just kind of trust where you're at. We are not looking to overextend the muscles in the neck. We're just warming them up. Go ahead and change directions. Just feeling into them. Becoming aware, becoming physically aware of the muscles in the neck. Bring the head back to center and tilt the head side to side, dropping the ear toward the shoulder, but keeping the shoulders relaxed. So we're not pulling the shoulder up to the ear. Back and forth. Gentle, slow. We're not in a rush here. Come back to center and tilt the head, chin down towards the chest. Inhale the chin all the way up. Exhale, chin down to the chest. A couple more times. Again, just feeling into the neck. No overextension. Just be present. Hello, neck muscles. Hello, head. That's kind of where we're getting into, okay? So let's move to the shoulders. And again, lifting the shoulders, and you can either roll them forward or roll them backward, wherever you feel like starting. This is about feeling into your body, where you're at, where your body leads even. Switch directions. Maybe even alternate directions. Alternate shoulders. Wiggle into those shoulders. Go ahead and wiggle your arms. Shake your arms out. Let your hands hang. Wiggle into your arms. Hello, arms. Good morning or good afternoon. Shake your hands. Give your hands a good wiggle shake. Wiggle your fingers. Open and close your hands with your palms up. Open and close your hands with your palms down. And then rest your hands, palms down on your thighs, and just rotate the torso. We'll do a couple of circles with the torso, sending your chest and rib cage forward to the side and then back around in one direction. Other direction. And if at any point you'd like to open your eyes or feel more comfortable opening your eyes, feel free to do so. I like to kind of get into my muscles and say hello to my muscles with my eyes closed. It helps me get into my body and release distractions. Come back to center. And windshield wiper your thighs, your knees, just dropping your knees back and forth, letting them create, again, just a real gentle pull in your thighs. You're not trying to overextend. We're not doing any sort of calisthenics or stretching here. We're just saying good morning. Hello. Dog. My dog? Really? Get out of here. Go away. What a dog. Lay down. All right, bring the knees back to center, and then we'll move into the feet. Bring your heels up, feet up on your toes, the ball of your toes. And then drop your heels down, lifting your toes, trying to lift your toes up towards the sky. So I know you can't see my feet there on YouTube. So we've got the toes coming up like this, and then point the toes and lift the heels. Lift the toes, stretch the toes up towards the sky. Drop the toes, lift the heels. Toes up, heels up. Toes up, heels up. All right, back to center. So the sun salutation is modified a bit for chair. So again, feel into this. We're going to move breath by breath through each pose. One of the most powerful parts of the sun salutation practice is the simplicity, and is when we align our breath with each movement. We're using the breath to align both sides of the body and to bring both sides of the body into balance, to a centered, balanced place. So for the sun salutation in chair, first we begin by bring your palms together, placing your palms together at your sternum. Inhale the arms up for a slight back bend. Exhale all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthening the spine, extending the spine out through the head. Exhale, back down. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale at center. Then we'll interlace your fingers and either wrap them around the front of the knee or under the thigh. Inhale the right leg up. And exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, knee down. Left leg. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, forehead to knee. And just come as close as is available to you. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee down. Inhale, palms up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Extend the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up to neutral. Exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Spine extended. Exhale, curling the spine, forehead towards the knee. Inhale, upright. Exhale, the knee back down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, upright. Exhale, knee back down. Okay, we're going to do a couple more rounds here. Follow along. Palms together. Inhale, hands up for a slight back bend. Use the space that's available to you. Exhale, all the way down to forward fold. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lifting the right knee. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, that leg back down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee down. Okay, we're going to do 3 more rounds. Follow your breath. I'm not going to cue here. I'm going to give you the opportunity to go at your pace. Really make sure that you are taking full, deep inhales and exhales. We are not racing here. We're not in a hurry. And everything else can wait while we do our sun salutations for just a couple more minutes, okay? So go ahead. When you are ready, bring your palms together to begin. 2 more. Last one, full deep breaths, full focus and intention on your practice, each move. Breathing through each transition, allowing the breath to dictate the pace. When you come to your final exhale, I invite you to pause. Place your feet flat on the ground. Bring your knees back to 90 degrees. Bring your hands to your dhyana mudra. Again, your dhyana mudra is our mudra for the week, this foundational mudra of meditation, and is done by placing one hand in the other. Trust your judgment, right or left, and then bring the tips of your thumbs gently together. The amount of pressure here can be equated to the weight of a nickel, no more than the weight of a nickel, or just enough to gently hold a little piece of paper. The point here is not to create pressure. It is to keep this connection made here merely with your intention. Okay? Again, this is a foundational mudra for meditation. And I invite you to bring this mudra, just rest it in your lap, gently close your eyes, and follow your breath. Inhale and exhale for just a few moments as we settle into our resting state of the practice. Follow the inhale all the way to the top. And the exhale all the way to the bottom. Keeping the lips sealed, breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Allowing your awareness to ride on the waves of the breath, inhaling to the top, exhaling to the bottom. Take a few moments. And in this gently resting awareness, I invite you to offer your body a loving scan without the need to judge or to change anything, without shame or guilt, without creating a story around anything that you are experiencing in the moment. I invite you to just scan your awareness over your body. Do you notice any sensations? Any areas that were tense that are now relaxed? Any areas that were relaxed and that are now tense? A sense of balance in your right and left hemispheres of the body. A sense of calm in the mind. Allow your awareness to gently move through your entire being, just bearing witness. Nothing more, nothing less. Keeping that mudra with a gentle awareness in your lap. It is so often that we forget that we are human beings, not human doings. And in our striving to do and do and do, we simply forget to be. We don't leave space for it. We don't schedule it into our planners. We don't set an alarm for it. We're so busy doing. And yet, this state of being, this state of rest, is a necessary part of the rhythm of life. Just as the breath inhales and then exhales, we balance all of our doing with periods of simply being. As you scan your body, I invite you to offer a gentle smile to any sensations, to any thoughts, to any judgments or worries, any aches, any pains, anything that you perceive, that you bear witness to within yourself, or even distractions outside of yourself. Offer them all a gentle, loving smile. Take this moment to offer that gentle, loving energy to yourself, to every thought, sensation, and distraction, to every tiny hair on your head, every blemish, every scar, every doubt, every fear, every triumph, every loss. In this moment, offer yourself a radical kind of love, a revolutionary kind of acceptance, that kind of divine love that has no judgment, no fear, no exception. And just really soak it up. Take a big deep breath, breathe it in, fill your lungs and belly with that feeling of divine love washing over you, moving through you, filling every inch of you. And sigh it out. I encourage you to stay here in this practice as long as you would like. When you feel complete, I invite you to bring your hands together or simply lay one over the other over your heart in gratitude for today's practice, in gratitude for this divine source energy, this divine love that already flows through us, that already loves us, that is always available to us, and we can tap into at any point. Tap into simply by being with it. Offer yourself a little gratitude for taking the time to be with yourself today. And thank you so much for being with me. When you feel complete, feel free to give yourself some wiggles and some stretches before opening your eyes, or if you're brazen, just like pop your eyes open and see what happens. I'm one of those slow flutter eye open kind of persons.